Hello Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of April 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the month. So take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't, okay? I do want to thank you in advance for your support and love on this channel by liking this video, leaving me a comment or several down below, however you wish to go about it. Even emojis are acceptable. And subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. What are you waiting for? Join this amazing positive Aquarian tribe, okay? They're saying you smart ones. Anyways, to book a personal reading with myself, I definitely recommend it. They're affordable and always accurate. The options, pricing, and my email all are down below in the description box. So just reach out via email as I stutter a little bit, struggle. Yeah, just shoot me an email. I'll get that started for you, okay? Love, my Aquarians. So the overall message I channeled for you for your money and career for the month, of course, channeled from Spirit, lasting achievements, watching your money go up. Lasting achievements, watching your money go up, okay? They're saying embrace your weirdness, your oddness, and I feel like some of you won't want to hear that or don't like when people associate the sign of Aquarius with sort of being eccentric, but it's just part of who you are, and I feel the need to push you from Spirit. You're just pushing me to push you to embrace that side of you. It's going to help your money go up and achievements come in. We're going to begin by pulling, I didn't prepare well. They're saying make sure you prepare. By pulling a couple messages or a handful, whatever we get from the Soul's Journey deck, and then we'll further clarify or speak further upon them with some tarot. They're saying watch your wording this month. Less is more. Less is more, especially when it comes to certain people. Okay. Bear with me. Yeah, I don't feel like rushing. And I feel like that's going to be you in the month of April. Don't force it. Okay. I'm not surprised to see that. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like you are embracing the happier side of life. I'm already going to say that right off the bat. No one to accept that your intuition is leading you in the right direction or just knows best. But it feels like there's a level of doubt underneath it all, whether it's stemming from you. The majority of you could be your spiritual connection, or it could be knowing that a specific somebody or multiple people in your midst or in your life would doubt what you're going after, okay? Or doesn't see the benefits of why you want to invest in something or move towards a specific career opportunity. There is a need for a lot of patience throughout the month, to say the very least, when it comes to certain energies you're dealing with, environments or two that's not the easiest. Patience with oneself and other elements when planning and getting ready, prepping for a big change in your life. Or just trying to get a business off the ground. I feel like for some of you, it's your boss figure, okay? However it works for you. Don't feel guilty for being a manifesting machine, okay? Or a money-making machine. So we're going to begin with peace. We got 5 on the board, okay? And so this makes sense. You're prioritizing your peace. You're prioritizing your happiness. Allow yourself to be the peace in a situation. But I feel like for a lot of Aquarians in April, there is a situation that is just a breath of fresh air in a lot of ways, but has a few down points or isn't perfect, but it's 10 times more peaceful than what you've dealt with in the past. There's a peace of mind you're experiencing throughout the month, especially at the beginning, and being pushed to embrace that more so moving forward and keep that consistently when it comes to what you want to move after, when it comes to just developing, creating, working your job or getting your business off the ground. People love what you have to say, period. People love what you have to say. Spirit wanted credit for that last message, but I feel like that's also key. I do see a lot of Aquarians being very spiritually connected in this month, even if you're not used to it, and therefore being pushed to give credit towards Spirit for a level of peace you're experiencing in one way or multiple ways, but not fully, but also credit for what's being planned and prepped behind the scenes, okay? Being pushed to see that you're a being of love and releasing all that negative energy that is pent up or just built up. It could even potentially be certain negative energies you're picking up through your job, whether it's because you're empathic or because you just work with some, they're saying, assholes, okay? However it works for you, we're going to keep this positive. We're going to keep this peaceful. we're going to move forward and recognize that optimism and peace is the best strategy for Aquarians to manifest everything they desire. Okay, again, you're a manifesting machine this month, and I'm being drawn back that it's a month of lasting achievements, you know, as your money does go up and up and up, okay? But it doesn't mean it needs to come hand in hand with an immense amount of stress, or more of which, okay? But we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, as I bolded the word unique, okay, on a whole different level. Being honest with oneself, being honest with other people. You can find that your job entails a level of honesty and serenity and necessity as far as what you say, and therefore it's helping people, or it's making a difference in one way, shape, or form, or it's just simply pushing you, it could be all of the above, pushing you to be 10 times more successful in the spotlight than you were in the past. It's now your time to shine. It's now your time to be honest, but especially with oneself. What do you truly desire, and why would you even begin to consider letting certain factors or other people's opinions or the way they go about their life, what they recommend, to hold you back? Don't allow for yourself to stress as well about how much you need to save in order to, in the upcoming months or whatever, in order to invest in something, right? It could be a move of residence, it could be a new car, it could be something completely different. I'm hearing you need a tattoo, okay? That's not obviously going to be for all of you, but if you've been thinking about or desiring one, I feel as if you're going to be pushed to recognize what kind of pattern or imagery you'll need for that, even if it doesn't happen in the month of April. It is a financial investment, keep that in mind, okay? But there is a point in the month, it feels like the second week, specifically for whatever reason, you're pushed to recognize that you at times do compare your path, your successes, your failures, how far you've gotten, to other people. Could potentially be, say, a similar kind of business structure, or similar business talents that people are exuding or utilizing, and comparing yourself to those and being like, I haven't gotten as far, or they've gotten further, you know what I mean? It could even be more so people in your life and what they're about to invest in financially, or how far they've come in their career. Everyone goes through what they go through for a reason, the ups, the downs. It's not comparable, okay? There's more BS behind the scenes that other people go through that they're probably not voicing to you, even those who are closest to you, okay? But we have happiness, prioritizing that peace, but all the meanwhile, I said in the beginning, just feeling a lot more joyful, but calm in the midst of it all. Not feeling the need to overexude oneself, but feeling quite happy. At times in the month you will overexude yourself, but people will find it entertaining, will feel you are just personable and enjoying oneself. And that's why people are drawn to what you have to say more so. People who wouldn't normally be accepting of the honesty that you're giving out, that you're expressing, or wouldn't necessarily buy what you are selling, or want to sort of accept your pitch in one way, shape, or form if you work in sales. It just feels like whatever you're communicating is 10 times more likely to convince those who wouldn't normally accept it, because of your happiness, your vibe, your glow, your whirlwind of a personality. Okay, take that in the right light, please. Just keep swimming as things become more zoned in and obvious that they're about to pan out in a beautiful way. Your happiness and your peaceful approach, your glowing way about you, leads to more money. It leads to other achievements that then leads to more money. But it feels like there's sporadic, random amounts of money that will flow in throughout the month that aren't even attached to that those achievements, or they are just, it feels like bonuses, okay, from the universe. Beautiful. And then we have humor. When you laugh, you glow is what they're saying. Utilizing humor to your advantage, you could find that comedy or jokes just play into your work in one way, shape, or form throughout the months. They're saying spirit tells jokes. But anyways, you choose to focus on the lighter side of life, and that is key for you throughout the month and moving forward. And I feel like a big change, once again, however it works for you when it comes to your money and career, they're saying it could be both, will lead to a lighter life, right? A happier life, a more angelic, peaceful way about you. And I feel like you're embracing a lot of that this month, but it just feels like you could be in an environment that's reminiscent, that it's very nostalgic, or it's just, It's good, it's peaceful, it's not perfect, right? Some of you, it's a situation that's just downright unhealthy or toxic. And if that's you, I feel like it's rare for those who are drawn to this reading. You know how to move about changing that, or we'll figure it out. But it feels like, again, it's just like nothing's 1000% unperfect, but it just it's also not 1000% perfect, right? So Aquarians being a little bit of a perfectionist at times, trying to analytically figure out how to move forward and achieve that level of perfection, or just an upgrade in one way, shape, or form, or several, but needing to sort of laugh it off in the midst of that process, right? Just enjoy oneself and not buckle down in such an overly serious way, because I feel like that'll bring a heaviness to your manifestation process, okay? And then we have service. They're saying people will laugh when you speak, enjoy it, okay? But service, I feel good when I can help others. And I feel like this is truly coming out for a reason. You're being pushed to recognize that you're fulfilled when you help other people. You may have been reminded in the previous months in one way, shape, or form, certain conversations, questions, that this was purposeful. Listen to what people have to say. That's how you help them the most. Yeah, definitely. We've been talking about speaking, your honesty, you know, your voice, your creations. If you don't sort of naturally or usually speak to get your voice out there, definitely can come through in your art, you know, your music, your writing, you name it. But I just feel like they're saying put that pen to the paper. But you're being of service to other people while then naturally following that, helping oneself, the money flowing in after that, the abundance flowing in after that, because you're doing what's right. Good karma coming your way in a lot of ways. Wow. Beautiful. And again, I don't feel overly stressed or overly energetic, but I feel like people respect that, and it doesn't put them on edge, which makes them wonder what you're doing differently or how to get to that level. As we do have the star card at the bottom of the deck, feeling like you, feeling like a star, being pushed to recognize that you are, and that you don't have to over exude, over force, or stress once again to be that star. Okay? Keep that hope alive in regards to what you want to give birth to in the near future. Okay. So we're going to clarify the peace card. We're using the Tower of Dreams. We have the Tower card and the Knight of Coins, okay? Taking a peaceful approach when it comes to a situation you want to put to rest or know has an end point eventually. That could be a job, a career choice. It could be a living situation, or both, all right? Just be the peace in that situation. Peacefully approach going after what feels like a slow process to acquire an upgrade or to replace this in one way, shape, or form. You've got this. The Tower moment is not going to be unexpected. You'll expect it, you'll plan for it. It feels like you're creating it. So embrace it all the meanwhile in a peaceful manner. Accept that the slow pace of progression, whether I don't feel like it's your business getting off the ground, because that's rapidly happening at a sort of in a peaceful manner. But I feel like it's more so getting a new job or getting a new place of residence, investing in something that's moving slowly, right? Or it feels like it in one's mind or in your external reality. But to recognize that's a chance to be more peaceful, or to even enhance that further, to experience a level of healing due to what you've been through. Things progressing slowly, or just given a chance to breathe while you are working very hard throughout the month of April, or at least the second half. Okay, the whole, but it's just different levels of work throughout the month are cut in half. You're going to feel as if you're given so many chances to be one with that piece of the slow pace, okay? So why would you want it to speed up until it's meant to? I need to take a moment or two to rest when you have the opportunity to do so, because I feel like life is going to speed up moving forward. Doesn't mean it has to be stressful, but I feel like you need to prep by resting, healing, gaining your resources and energy back before this 10 of Coins lifestyle is illuminated and sort of your fast track towards it, okay? Judgment. Let's clarify this one. Ooh, wow, that went on top of another deck. Ace of Coins, okay? And we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. being pushed to recognize you're on your way to a wish fulfillment, and it's part of why you're being honest with oneself, why you're getting your voice out there and expressing honesty to others, why you don't compare your path to others as well. And it just feels like you are being pushed to recognize that money is on your mind, and you're not the only one. You could be helping other people with that as well. You're just being pushed to recognize that you need to accept that your financial investment you desire is on the horizon. Your new job that you desire is on the horizon. Your success business-wise is on its way. That in of itself is just rapidly taking steps in the right direction. Seeing your analytics, your numbers, your pricing go up. Interesting. And I just feel as if you are an entrepreneur at heart, or you just simply desire that level of independence, knowing you have the manifestation skills and the independence, the strength to do it on your own. Okay, and so that may push some of you to start your own business moving forward, or it may push you just to step it up and go for a new place of residence or a new promotion. Okay. I feel like you could get a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to all that lies ahead, but it's up to you to stay peaceful and, as corny as this looks, to have this sort of happy, go-lucky attitude when it comes to all the fruitful rewards flowing in throughout the month. Your money you're going to save so much money, especially in the following months after this, but it's the beginning of which in April. Okay, let's clarify happiness. As we do have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, being pushed to recognize you deserve, as I see 1616, look it up, angel number meaning. The Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck for the happiness card. You deserve that happily ever after, okay? You deserve to experience what you desire in the happiest, most peaceful manner. This lavish lifestyle that you so truly desire, or just more than what you've experienced in the past with the Six of Cups. Being pushed to recognize that this is your future and your past is your past. Let it be, even if you're pushed to reflect on it from time to time. It's you that needs to embrace all that you have ahead for you in a positive manner. And those who you need to get on board will get on board when they're meant to, okay? The support will be there for you. This is for the humor card to keep moving forward, keywording. Okay, it feels like with the Eight of Wands, things are moving quickly, okay? A lot of communication. It's interesting because this was in reverse at first, and I feel like there's going to be a lack of movement on something, or a lack of communication, and then you get it, okay? Towards the end of the month, it comes in. Keep that hope alive as you're pushed to recognize this is in regards to moving away from something. For some of you, this needs to stay in reverse in regards to you getting that communication in May, in June, okay, when it's meant to happen. It's not going to be too late. I feel like some of you see a deadline, one thing's ending, you need to replace it, or you're seeing just a timely need for something. Interesting wording. But all the meanwhile, it's like you show yourself, okay? Embrace the humorous side of what you're going through. Laugh it off. When you're pushed to recognize certain laughable content on social media, on TV, pushed to watch a comedy show or movie, or the universe works through somebody else and tells you a joke. Could even be customers or clientele. Embrace it. It's a gift from the universe, from spirit, to be like, you stressing is not going to help. Okay, we get it. We get where you're at. We get that there's timing in the midst of it all. We get that money's a factor as that's going up throughout the month. But do not stress it. Okay, do not stress it with the Five of Swords. It just feels like there's part of you that wants so perfectly to see everything fall into place sooner rather than later, right? To take this leap of faith, but it's going to happen when it's meant to, okay? Stressing over your money, or just stressing about where you don't fit in, knowing you're not meant to be somewhere for the rest of your life. There's something to learn and to gain, though, as we do have Palace of Wands and the Two of Coins for the service card. Feeling as if the Three of Coins. Being noticed for helping others, being noticed for your loyal and helpful heart, for utilizing your experience, from the past, the ups and downs, to help other people, wanting to so badly see your career skyrocket and your money stabilize and just lead you to a level of, they're saying, fame and fortune. For some of you, or at the very least fortune, and being pushed to recognize that you need to be the passion in a situation, right? And it doesn't mean it needs to come off in a stressful manner. You could also be dealing with an environment that's very high in energy, okay? But all the meanwhile, it just feels like people are recognizing you for all that you are capable of, for different skill sets they never knew you contained. And I just feel like jaws are dropping, especially towards the end of the month. Be careful as to who you update on what you're planning, trying to achieve or move towards, given even people who would normally be helpful or care for you aren't necessarily meant to understand what it is you're working towards. But it just feels like things are starting to connect for you, even if it feels a little bit confusing or a bit unknown. Being pushed to recognize how everything comes full circle or just happens for a reason to lead you to where you're meant to be, period. So remember that, especially towards the end of the month, as people are noticing you for the work you're putting in, the blood, sweat, and tears that you're putting forth towards your business or your job, or both. It just feels like you are hard working and intense, sort of, but yes, kind of peaceful still, second half and ending to the month, being pushed to recognize that you deserve what you want to go after, as I feel like love becomes such a secondary note for you as you wrap up April, because you recognize fully throughout the month that you deserve all the success and achievements that are coming to be, and moving forward more so, and to recognize that you deserve this financial comfort and stability, this rich lifestyle that or that you're meant for, excuse me, and to utilize your mindset to your advantage moving forward, to manifest analytically, to an extent, what you truly desire, okay? Keep it simplistic, keep it peaceful, and recognize that everything's coming your way as it's meant to, when it's meant to. Let's pull from the Making Magic deck for Aquarius. Safe and happy travel. You may be planning to travel or move throughout the month, or planning for it in the upcoming months. You're protected, okay? You're gonna be safe. Don't compare it to past travels that were a bit iffy. Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. 555, talking about change and adjusting to the twists and turns of life. There could be a fun event or several throughout the month that help you make more money. And then we have happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. I just feel like people are drawn to your energy once again. Therefore, it's even if it's not your priority, you're seeing everything that you desire come to be outside of your money and career as well. An achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. Boom, absolutely accurate for your reading. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have an amazing month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.